Hey everyone, this is Daunter. I hope you guys liked my previous video where I was playing Terraria in the background. I hope you guys didn't mind. Maybe next time I'll have a little bit more blurred, or slower, or a little bit less distracting in some way. Hopefully I can adjust that to make it a little bit easier to still, be able to read what's going on in the video. Regardless, hi, my name is Daunter. This is going to be episode 3 of my Team Rocket, Glory of Team Rocket review. So we're going to be reviewing every single card from the main set of the Glory of Team Rocket, and my final part, which is going to be part 4, will be reviewing all of the special arts, all of the art rares, and everything like that when that's revealed in the next 5 days. That's going to be releasing in 5 days. So let's just get started straight into this. Firstly, we have a Pineco. It's by Yashiro Nanako, who is a pretty recent artist. Pretty recent. They're very, very recent. They only started in the Scarlet and Violet era, but they have some fantastic illustrations here. Especially with this Pineco. You have like the Pokemon looking down, and you have a bunch of different like plants and stuff like that. It just looks great, honestly, and that like nice like kind of canvasy background is really, really cool. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm Daunter. I review Pokemon card artists, and I just like to collect stuff. I like artwork, I like to collect things, and I'm trying to hit 600 subs, so if you want to help me out, then that'd be great. Next, we have a Shroomish by Akita Saki. Akita Saki, I'm pretty sure they're the person that did the, oh man, they did like a Duskull card, I'm pretty sure from Shroud of Fable. It's a cute card. I like the little speckly dots in the card. Looks nice. We have a Breloom by Nishimono. This card is also nice. That like light shading is really cool. And I think that Breloom looks really cute. We have a Mo Rotom by Rianti Hideyat. I actually really like this artist. I like that kind of angular style that they have going on. You kind of see that not Herotom, but Mo Rotom is kind of like not quite a rectangle. It's kind of got like some more angular shapes to it, which I actually really like. Definitely stylized in a good way. We have a Fomantis by Mashu. This card is really cute. I like those kind of like lighter color aspects. I think they all look really, really good. Those little white effects look really great as well. We have a Lurantis by Masako Tomi. Masako Tomi is an artist who I really, really like, so I'm happy to see them do a cool Pokemon that's kind of related to their theme of like crazy cool plants and flowers and stuff, and the colors are just fantastic on this card. Next, we have a Blipbug, a Team Rocket's Blipbug by Bucci. I don't think I did cover this card, so it's good. I like how angry Blipbug is, and I like the shading on the Pokeballs that are inside the box there. We have, I think I talked about this one when the set came out. I'm gonna kind of glaze over the ones that I've already talked about before. We have a Smoliv by Yukimori. Yukimori's cards are always great. I'm sure that there are a lot of people that really love Yukimori's cards. I think that it's a cool card too, and I think Smoliv is a cool Pokemon. Next, we have a Dolliv by Felicia Chen. I think Felicia Chen is a really impressive, very recent artist, and I'm very happy to see that this card is done by them. We have an Arboliva EX by Planet Tsuji. It's alright. I like the forest. We have a Growlithe by Ryoma Uritsaka. I love the like kind of white outline that Uritsaka puts around their cards, and the kind of like just the environment around it is very, very cute. Kind of reminds me of like I don't know, kind of reminds me of like a Kirby kind of art style. It's just very cutesy, very nice. We have a Arcanine by Nisota Niso. I love the fire effects on this card. I just noticed them right now. They're really, really flowy, and they look really, really good. And Arcanine itself also has just like a great expression on his face. Really good card. I talked about that already, I believe. We have a Houndour by KRGC, Team Rocket's Houndour. Really, really cool. The shading is great, like the dark, evil shading, and the very angry Pokemon in the picture is really cool. And a Team Rocket's Houndoom, kind of the same thing. That red shading is really doing wonders for these Team Rocket Pokemon. It makes them stand out a lot more. Make them look a little bit more interesting. Just like the expression as well is really cool. Pretty sure I already talked about that. Heat Rotom by Tsuke. Really love how happy Rotom is, and the kind of house aesthetic is really cool. Very simple, but very cool. Pretty sure I talked about that. Oh, we have a Snover by Tomokazu. If you like Tomokazu cards, this is your one Tomokazu card for the set. But it is a really good Tomokazu card. I love the power lines in the background, and I love how like it's kind of shaking off the snow off its body. And you have like these like nice orange, pink, purple dots all around it. It's very cute. We have a Obama Snow by Kamonabe, a very, very, very recent artist as well. A lot of these artists are like Scarlet and Violet artists, actually. But Miki Kudo is not. This is a really cool card. It's a Rotom Wash. Really cool to see more Rotom representation, I think. And I really love how the kind of bottom of the card arcs out with like the hose kind of like pumping out to the side and like kind of creating like a semicircle. Really cool. We have, this is a Scarlet and Violet artist, Okubo. Love like the triangular shapes. They really unify the illustration really, really well. And I love the kind of like flowy, kind of cloudy water. And then you have the Kyoko Umamoto working on a Barraskewda, which is really cool because Kyoko Umamoto is a very OG artist, and I really like their artwork a lot. So it's really cool to see their artwork again. Citadel by Sui, I'm pretty sure I talked about that. Talked about that. Drowsy, this is really cool. Team Rocket's Drowsy by Matazo. It's really cool. Those like pipes are so rusty and like disgusting, but in a really good way. I think it looks really, really cool, and Drowsy, I don't know, he looks menacing. Same thing with the Hypno. I really love how it's inside like some kind of bunker. You know, Team Rocket's kind of like vibe, really perfect, really fits with it. And you know, like you have the hypnotizing kind of effect, piercing and it's swirling around the metronome here. It's really, really cool. I'm pretty sure I talked about that, obviously. Talked about that. But we got a Chingling by Mina Nakai. Very, very cute. A Team Rocket's Chingling, I mean, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I love like the purpley shading. Works really well with the border of the card. And this is the first Chingling card that we've got since like 2009. So he's definitely much appreciated in this set. I really am happy that Chingling's getting another card, and a Team Rocket card no less. That's the phrase I was looking for. That's really cool. Mimikyu, Team Rocket's Mimikyu by Dom. This card is fantastic. For regular art, it's really, really, really good. And a lot of the regular arts in this set are really good, but this one is really, really good. I love those like purple effects. They're like super faded purple. It's fantastic, and like the angle is really cool. Just a good looking Mimikyu card. We have a what's it called? The Daunter by Scav. This card is cool. It's really menacing. It's kind of got like a eerie vibe to it. You have like the Pokemon and like the tree in the foreground here featured, but you also have like the dark background. Then we have a Orbeetle by Shin Nagisawa. This card is fantastic. Really, really cool, like regular Orbeetle card, honestly. I love the, you know, kind of like glowing effect it's got out of its eyes. It makes it look a little bit menacing. I mean, you know how you have like the kind of futuristic, techie red background. Really cool. Mankey. Sorry, I already talked about those ones. Pretty sure I already talked about these, but they're cool. I think my favorite one's the Larvitar by Kuramori. I think it's really menacing and cool. We have the No Best by Oku. I like this card, actually. I like Oku's art style a lot, and I really do like jive with this card. I really like how it's like protecting this little flower. Really good personality for a really boring Pokemon. And we have a Probopass by Soso. This card is cute. I'm happy to see that Soso gets a card in the set, even if it's just one, but it's cool. And you know, you have these like twisting pipes of different colors and shapes and sizes and stuff. Meditite by Mina Minamitake. I think this card is great, actually. I really, really like it. Meditite and Medicham, I feel like they get cards pretty often, frequently. But for a Meditite card, it's fantastic. Shading's great. You know, like the colors are fantastic as well. And the pose is also pretty, you know, it's pretty unique too. It's not like super standard, super flat. So I like it. We have a Medicham by Whisker. Again, a pretty unique kind of pose as it's kicking its leg up. And they're on like pretty big lily pads here. I think that's a really cool area and a very cool like idea as well. Regirock EX, we have a Team Rocket's Ekans. Really, really cool by Keiichiro Ito. For a Keiichiro Ito card, I mean, I think it's really dynamic. I feel like this is a really, really good example of Keiichiro Ito's art style, and I think it looks really good. The shading, especially on the bottom, like the yellow kind of shade, is really, really cool. I mean, you have like, these like kind of pulsating effects off the Pokemon, and the angle is really, really good as well with the kind of roof being able to be shown. Arbok by Tazero. Team Rocket's Arbok. I really, really like this card. I really like Tazero's art style a lot. I think that they're great artists, and I think this card is, you know, it's fantastic. It's really good. I love the expression on the Pokemon. It looks really menacing, really cool. Yeah, just a big fan. This card is great too. The Nidoran female by Rend. This card is menacing. It's cheeky, you know. It's super realistic, and the red grass is just so stunning. It looks really, really good. We have a Nidorina by Taiga Kasai. Really, really good. Really, really good looking card as well. Taiga Kasai, again, very recent artist, but you have like this Pokemon who's standing on top of a server in a server room. You have like those like kind of like neon lights in the background. Really cool. Team Rocket's Nidoqueen by Hungry Clicker. This card is really cool. You have the Pokemon like smashing its legs down. It's like breaking the rocks around it. You know, you have the stalactites and stalagmites and stuff like that. Pretty cool. We have a Team Rocket's Nidoran. I actually like this card as well, just as much as the Nidoran female by Bucci. This card is really good. I really love the toxic effects. I think they look really good for like the smoke particles. And you know, like the background is also shaded fantastically, and it's a very good contrast to the actual Pokemon itself, which is drawn very nicely as well. Team Rocket's Nidorino, again, another Keiichiro Ito artwork. I can't complain. It's really, really good. And you know, you have the glowing like horn and stuff like that. You know, it has like a little bit of an after effect on it, which is cool. And then we have the Team Rocket's Nidoking EX, which is cool. 5-band graphics draws this one. It's okay. It's nothing fantastic in terms of an illustration. It's cool. I mean, I like Nidoking, but it's not, you know, it's a 3D art, so I can't really say anything about it. Talked about that. But we have a Team Rocket's Grimer by Mosho. Very cute. I like Grimer a lot in this card. I think he looks really silly. I like it. Team Rocket's Muck by Uta. He looks very menacing, very cool, and I like the background. I like how red it is, and you have like this giant, deep purple Pokemon. Very cool. Coughing, wheezing. Pretty sure I talked about those. But we have the Murkrow by Mugi Hamada. Mugi Hamada, very recent artist, but a very fantastic artist. I really, really like their cards. They had some like exclusive cards to Chinese. I actually just realized I didn't include those in my Chinese video, but I guess that was more talking about like Scarlet and Violet Chinese cards. So yeah, this is really cool. I really love how the watercolor art style that they have going on here. I think it looks really cool. Sneasel talked about that. Fortress, I did not talk about that. It's by Winter Wander, very recent artist, and a very, very hyper-realistic style for the plants and stuff like that in this card. Interestingly enough, because Fortress is not really a hyper-realistic Pokemon, it doesn't look super metallic, which I would expect it to, because I think it's Scarlet and Violet. The Fortress is pretty metallic, but the environment around it is so nicely detailed. It's very good contrast, a very bulky, like strong metal Pokemon with the very cool environment. We have a Skarmory by Shin Nagasawa. I think I prefer the other card by Shin Nagasawa in this set. Skarmory is pretty cool in this card. He's shaded really, really nice, actually. But I would have, you know, I would have liked to see maybe like a wing down, like kind of like a more angular, more like, you know, posing kind of action. But for like that flying straightforward effect, it is good. We talked about that. Wow, Team Rocket's Rattata by Daisuke, another card by Daisuke. It's really interesting to see the differences between this one and the Rotom Wash. The shading is completely different, you know, just like that darker shading. And something that I really love about the Team Rocket set is that they're really, really letting these artists for like the regular cards be a lot more creative. And I think that that's like so nice, you know, giving them like kind of an idea of like, oh, maybe you should make the Pokemon look more evil, you know? I mean, I think that's just like set as a concept. It's so good. I'd love to see more sets that are more like themed, not just like, you know, basic like, oh, I want a Team Rocket set, or like, oh, I want a trainer set. Like, no, I want a set where all the Pokemon look scared or cool, or like all of the Pokemon are in like side of a crystal cavern or something like that. Like all like sharing a same or similar theme, where it lets the artist kind of change their predetermined styles a little bit. To kind of change for the style, because you know in this Daisuke card we're seeing a little bit more like red shading, you know, just because of the Team Rocket's kind of influence, which is really cool. Same thing with this card by Uninori. We see like the red shading that's on a lot of these cards, and he's very angry, very cool. Meowth already talked about that. We have a Kangaskhan by Sanosuke Sakuma. This is a really cute card. I actually really like it. I think Kangaskhan looks really cool, and little baby's cute too. We already talked about these. And we have a Taillow by Ayako Ozaki, which fits into that big picture. We have a Swellow by Soichiro Gunjima. I like Swellow. I think Swellow is a cool Pokemon, and I think this card is pretty cool. And then we have a this guy, Squawkabilly, by Julie Hang. A forgettable Pokemon, but the artwork is great. Honestly, I love this art style that Julie Hang has. Really, really, really cool. I'm actually a big fan of their cards, and I think that they're really, really cool. The angle is really cool on this card, and the kind of sunset effect is really, really great as well. Just the way that the Pokemon is drawn with those, like, you know, kind of swoopy little hair tufts. It's really great. And we have a bunch of trainers, so we won't really talk about those. If you like the trainers and you like the trainers, I think Hungry Clicker is good. I think Akagi is good. I think Hideki Ishikawa is a good artist. I think Ghost Sun is a good artist. And I think Naoki Saito is a good artist. So I think their trainers look good. But I don't really talk about trainers here, unfortunately. We also have a Team Rocket's Orbeetle, and might as well talk about this since I think it was the only thing revealed between this video and the last video. By Hayaganosuke. I love and adore this card. I think it's great. I really do. I think that Hayaganosuke's art style is great, and I love how Orbeetle looks. It's so filled with personality. The way that it's flying around, and you know, like the spotlights as the Team Rocket grunt is running away. You know, it's like getting caught, and the Orbeetle's like, you know, he's what's it called? He's just like he's evil. That's awesome. It's cool. All right, okay. This is a set review video, so it's not like a craziest video or anything like that. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are excited for the Team Rocket set, just like the art rares and the special art rares. Don't worry, I'll be there day one as soon as they release. You'll be the first to know, and I will try to be a little bit better about the upload date. I'll try to go right as it's uploaded, right as the all the cards are revealed. But once all they're revealed, I will share it with you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.